everyone. Welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. I am doing a scraps to embellishments video where me and my crafty friends take our scraps, you see all my little scraps here, and we create something gorgeous with them. Now, some of my friends in this hop, there's a playlist and you can see everything that they're creating. We all use the same theme. Some of them do amazing work. So I really do encourage you to go be inspired by their creativity and their ideas. I learned so much. Like, it's a favorite of mine. It's favorite. I love going and watching them because paper's not cheap. It's expensive and definitely something we need to use as much of it as we can, right? We really do. Even the little tiny scraps. Anyway, so I am doing the main swap example for my embellishment swap over on my Facebook group. Everything you need to know is in the description, or you can go to Facebook and just look up Ginger's Corner and you will find us. You answer the questions. Oh, the sun. Look, we're having another sunny day. You answer those questions so that you understand, you give and receive with a loving heart. Sometimes you're going to give more. Sometimes you're going to get more. That you realize there is no wrong way. It is art, and everything everyone does is the right way, right? We all have different tastes. It's like decorating. We all do it different. And also that we know you're not a robot. We know you're a person. We need to know that because there are spammers out there. All right. So this is the main swap. Like I said, you make 10, you get 10 back. And my members over on the Facebook group, it's free. I'm making it sound like it's not, but it is. It's totally free. They vote every month for the main swap theme. Lots of fun. And we will continue to do that throughout this year. We vote on the 15th, and this time they voted pumpkins. So anything with a pumpkin is allowed. And I made a pumpkin house with a little gnome house, and it's a pumpkin too. It just makes you smile, right? I'm not big into Halloween. It's just not my thing. It really isn't. But I do like cutesy. I do. Now, my husband, on the other hand, yeah, he likes Halloween a lot. So this is the Temu die that I have. I've had it for a while, and I learned a little bit. So let's put one together, shall we? All right. So dies do need to go together in a certain order. They really do. And as you can tell, I used all my little scraps. Like, this is why I saved them, because I can use them on dies like this. And I've got them already cut out. Let's start. Let's see. We have to back the pumpkin. We need to put this on the band. There is a way. I want to put this to the side because y'all know me. I'll mess it up. So the pumpkin's got to go on black. We need to put that on there. And then I need to back the door and the windows so that they can have time to dry and I can fussy cut them. Now, I am going to tell you, this does come with a little tiny die to make all these little holes to put inside of there. I find it easier to die cut the windows and the doors and then just back them. That's me. Maybe I'm weird. Okay, not maybe. I am weird, but it's a good weird. And you're hanging out with me, so what does that say? It takes one to know one. I need to get out. Anyway, so here we are, and I'm just going to glue these down and work on other things like inking and that kind of thing while they glue, because you don't want to fussy cut while this is still wet. I mean, I guess you could, but then you're going to have to clean your scissors, or if you're lazy like me and you don't clean your scissors, then you're going to have to scrape all the glue off of them, or they'll just get stuck. You'll throw them away and you buy a new one. I may or may not have done that once or twice. No comment. Okay, and you can use the tiniest of scrap to back these. That's why they come in so handy. Now, I haven't even had time. I've been running like a chicken with no limbs. Seriously. Just go, go, go. So now this one, I'm just going to back right here by the window. I don't need to back the whole thing. I just need a tiny little piece to back my window. So guess what works for that? We'll make it this one here. And I don't even have to fussy cut this one. I just got to make sure, it might be a little bit too big, it covers that window, because ain't nobody going to see this. It's going to be, we'll cut that last little piece off. It's going to be hidden. Nobody will see it. It'll just be a layer. Okay, now this I really don't need to dry. I can go ahead and I can put it on my house base, which is this part here. So we're gonna put this down, and I did pay attention. The skinnier part needs to go towards the bottom, and just like that, okay? So we'll set that aside. Now I have inked all of my little parts. I do think inking is a game changer. It just gives it dimension. It really does. And I know you're making 10. Some of us decide that we really want a lot of pumpkins and we get on 20, you know, we have to make 20 because we go on 10 teams, but inking is worth it. So when I have little parts, I purposely didn't ink this one yet. When I have little pieces like this, hold them in your tweezers. Now I've had a couple people say they bought these tweezers and they can't. These need to be cleaned desperately, but my life with band and Jason's photography has been crazy. So I haven't had time to clean my tools. As soon as 30 days of sketches is over, I'm gonna clean my desk. Tangent, sorry. Okay, so when you have something little, remember, just push this. Just sit and practice. It took me, I got frustrated. Oh, I was so frustrated with crafting tweezers. But just sit here and practice, right? Picking up things. You'll like them once you get used to them. So put them inside of here when you have small little bits. And I put my hands up here towards the top so it doesn't slide out. And then I just rotate it and let the tweezers hold it. One, I'm not getting ink all over my fingers, although if you know me, it just happens anyway. But two, it gives it a little bit of stability because it's a tiny little piece, right? So inking makes all the difference. And I purposely did not ink this one so you can see the difference, okay? So look at the difference between the finished one and the one we're putting together of just the hat ring. See the difference? How much depth this one has compared to this one? This is still cute. It is. But that little extra step makes a big difference. Okay, then always put your glue on the biggest piece, okay? This one here is more stable. It's not gonna move. I need to put my hat on instead of me putting it here and putting too much and getting glue and gluing it to my paper. Again, I may or may not know this from experience. If you just know, then you know, okay? Nothing else needs to be said at this time. Okay, now we're just going to poke out our little leaves, and I use scrap. You can see the scrap right there that I poked those out of. And let me see here. Now I need to put a few of these on the hat. So while I'm still waiting for things to dry, let's see here. I need to put my pumpkin on there. Wasn't really thinking. Let's poke one back here. I think that looks cute. And I always use scrap paper. Just works out better for me because I make a mess. Okay, then I'm gonna put one, I think over here is good. Then we'll do a couple more. Okay, we're gonna go here and here, front and back. And I'm gonna stick this one. I think I want this one to come down. They can all look different. They don't all have to look the same. They don't. I mean, pumpkins in the pumpkin field don't look the same. So this one, I'm gonna trim the stem up a little bit. Oops. Trim up that stem and put it going this way. There we go. Just like that. It'll dry. We'll be good. Okay, so there's that right there. Now, I do need to get my pumpkin on the black, so we have to back the pumpkin. This die, for some reason, doesn't have a hole to push out the little pumpkin piece. So be very gentle and take your tool because you don't want to damage it by any means and get it off. Now I got the other one out. Ooh. I think if you use thicker paper, I mean, this was a scrap, so it wasn't the thickest of paper. Come on. Oh, I tore it just a hair. Oh, mayday. There we go. There we go. Okay. Have better luck than me. The other one came out pretty good, but I will tell you, if you use thicker paper, you can kind of drop your die and it'll come out. But if you're using thin, using what you got. Now I could back this in orange. I think I'm going to. There might still be enough ink. Yeah. I just want to highlight just a hair. Be generous with your ink. Okay. and ink it obviously before you glue it down. I mean, you could after, but I find it easier. And there are times, sometimes I go back and ink it again after I fussy cut it out. We'll just put a little bit of glue and we'll just use this right there. Let's see if we can't get it so we can avoid fussy cutting this scalloped edge up there. All right, so we'll let that glue dry. We'll let the glue dry. Oh my goodness. First day with my new tongue. I can't talk. My dad used to say that. You ever eaten and something fall out of your mouth as you were a kid? So as an adult, maybe, I don't know. My dad used to say, first day with your new lips? Yep, it is. As I got older, I'd be like, yep, it is. Now, like I said, the die set does come with dies to punch out these little pieces in this window, but look how much easier this is. To me, that is way easier than trying to take those little tiny bits. See, this is them cut out. Those little tiny bits. No, I don't have time for that. So you learn a few tricks of the trade. I'm sure I'm not the only one to mention that, but today I'm talking about it. Okay, just gonna fussy cut. Now be careful. You don't want to misshape your window, right? And have it not look right. Just like that. Now we just gotta glue them. No, I like my tweezers for everything. When I don't use them, I get frustrated because I can't see where the piece needs to go. My fingers are in the way, right? Where if I use my tweezers, like I said, just sit and practice with them. Before you know it, it'll be, the regular tweezers will seem like they're wrong instead of these. And we want our windows to be crisscross, to be up and down. I guess you could do them sideways if you wanted to. Not a wrong way to do it, right? You're saying, right. Now, see, he's got 2 eyes and a mouth. I just love it. I love it. Okay, sorry. Little things make me happy in life. What can I say? All right, so next I have my stump, okay? And we're gonna glue down the stump along our pumpkin here, just like so. Now you want to think in front to back when you're gluing, right? You want to glue things so you can put them behind. So next, what I would do is my little curly cues, because there's little curly cues that go on here, and they kind of look like his arms coming out of the ground. We're gonna punch those out. Little bits like this, I like to leave in the die if they stay in the die, just because I'm less likely to lose them, honestly. So let's see, we have to find the right side, and you can feel like there'll be an indentation. So this one needs to go over here. So we'll put this one over here. We'll just put a little bit of glue. This is like the cutest. Again, I'm not really into spooky, and that is evident because I'm choosing. It does come with little ghosts, and here's some little bats, but I've decided I'm not going to do the bats either. I mean, you can do the bats if you want to. I just don't want to. I've decided, no, I'll pass. The bats, they're cute, I guess. Just not my thing. Now, the pumpkin house, he makes me smile. I'm all about that. I want to do things that make people smile and myself smile. Why not? Okay, so then we're going to do this one. And I did learn when I made this first one, I do want the hands a little further apart. So like that, so that they're, you know, see, mine are, these ones I wasn't thinking. And this one, they're a little bit too close together. It still looks fine. I mean, I'm not going to go redo it. And I think it's a really cute house, but you kind of, after you put one together, trying to do a little trial one like I did, you kind of learn more what you want. Okay. So I think I want this one to go down here more. And then once you get this the way you want it, you just produce them, right? You batch them out and cut 4 at a time, and before you know it, you have 10 done. Okay, so there's that. I always put a pile of dies so that I don't lose my die. Again, may or may not have learned this from trial and error. Y'all know me. You never know. All right, what am I doing here? Next, I need to cut out my pumpkin so I can put that. And then I will just have to put my candles on my stump. And I will have to, I'm going to show you how I'm going to use my scraps to create those candles, because candles are kind of supposed to be, you know, when they drip and they have the brownish from the burning and all that on them. But I have a lot of white scraps from matting photos, right? So I try whenever I can to use those scraps, and today I can. So we're going to talk about that. I glued the wrong spot. That's okay. I'll let this dry. I'll put it upside down and I'll let it dry while we do the candles. All right, what I do with the stem, y'all. I just had the stem. Oh, it missed a beard. Where'd it go? Did I lose it? Oh, there it is. Mayday, mayday. It missed a beard. Okay. Again, now I don't want to hold this because I can't see. You guys can't even see, right? But if I use my pickup tool, this little waxy stick, this one my crafty friend got me actually on Temu. But you can get them from close to my heart too. Okay, so we're going to let that dry because I did put the glue in the wrong spot. See, that's why the other way works. And I have my candles here. Now I know this is going to be hard to see. Maybe I can get a scrap. Here, let's use a scrap so you can see, because they're white. Because I want to use my white scraps to do this. See the candles here? Okay. So, nope, put the dye there, Ginger, so you don't lose it. Then what I want to do is I want to distress them a little bit. I don't want them to be stark white. So I'm just going to take my brown blending and I'm just going to go over them. Yeah, they're going to move around. Okay, and then I'm going to take a yellow or orange marker and I'm going to color the flame just a little. There we go. Look at that. Okay, now you could do it even in more detailed. I mean, if I really wanted to get technical, I could hold it up, right? Put it in my tweezer and I could still do that method, right? But I got to make a lot of these, y'all. I don't want to do this every single time, but it would look cute, super cute. This is just a way to give it a little bit of a aged, you know, spooky look. Do it with gray or black or whatever you'd like. Okay, so now I'm going to put the candles on. The leaves for these finishing touches for me need to be very last. There's that one. And this one and this one, I think I can just do with my pickup stick because it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so pick it up, put it down. There we go. One last one. Okay, and when it moves, just use your tools. You could even use your pokey stick. Okay, there's those. And we've got some leaves. Now these I'm going to hold with my tweezers again. This is a detailed die, but it's a main swap. So you want to have more detail. We definitely have some things coming up in 2025. We're going to do a few changes. I really hope you guys will be excited. I'm excited. Some of us have been doing this swap for 3-4 years, and it's time for a little bit. It's something different, right? So we're still going to be having our, whoa. Oh goodness. We're still going to be having swaps. We're still going to be meeting new friends. I'm still going to be doing videos, as are, I hope most of my friends will continue to be part of the hop, but we're going to do it a little bit different because postage is crazy. So be watching in December for the new how-to video, and come and join us. We would love for you to join us. Just like that. Okay? Look how cute he is. Now, see the difference in the hat? I think there is a difference. I'll put close-ups. It'll be easier to see. You could go even further. You could glitter. Maybe we could glitter. Oh, let's do it. I'm going to add another step and I'm going to regret it, but that's okay. That's okay. I think, is this one open? This one is the one that's open. This is my little glittering tool. Gosh, I haven't used it in a while. Oh, yeah, because it's not even open, Gingerly. The drama. I don't have an orange one. I thought I had. I don't want to open it up. Oh, I do. See, I do have one. There we go. All right. So let's get this one. Got it off my mixed media cart here. Oh, there we go. And we could maybe glitter just this pumpkin. Let's give it a little shimmer. Why not? Little something, something. It's Halloween. Dewy sparkle. Did you guys ever use, oh, we could do this too. Let's do this too. Did you guys ever use that spray glitter in your hair when you were kids? Oh my goodness. My hair used to be so matted. I don't even know if they make that anymore. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm so showing my age here. I'm so showing how old I am. Oh, not that it's a secret. I'm the big 5-0. All right. Enjoy your day. I hope you'll come join us. Sign-ups are happening today and tomorrow. So come on over. Swap with us. You'll get 10 back. It's a lot of fun. Be blessed. I'll see you later. Bye.